What is up, YouTube? It is Pickle, and I am here with Monster Loves You, because he does. yeah, he does. He's just oh so happy to see you. It's been a little while since I played the game, but I've beaten it once before and got my Universal Prosperity Badge, or whatever the hell it's called. It says you dare to find the narrow gap between fear and hate. Now humans and monsters work together for the benefit of all. As you can see, there are many other avenues to finish, so there are many ways that this game can go. And it's been a while since I've played, but I figured I would come out here and show you guys this cutesy little game, if you will. So we're gonna start. So, help me begin your story. How does it go again? Long ago, deep in the forest, monsters called the whale mist. That's right, long ago, nestled in the heart of the forest, it was the monster village of Omen. You are born from slime that holds the memory of monsters known for actions and attitude, or words and thoughts. We'll go words and thoughts. You're not awake yet, but soon your first eye will open. Your simple dreams will give way to life itself. You dream of helping the sick and soothing the woeful, outsmarting everyone else, speaking true when others lie, outsmarting everyone else. Your body is turning and twisting, growing solid in the middle of a vast green slime. It's time to be born, okay? So, these are your 5 little doohickeys that you go through the game and you work on increasing. So we're gonna be born. You awaken in the searing season when the sun shines strongly overhead. Onward! Your eye is open. You're just a morsel, just barely born. You float in the spawning vat. Dozens of other morsels are exploring, flailing, and stealing food from each other. Try to swim. Yes, but born from what is the question? From slime, what do you think? What is this thing? Slime. It's the stuff monsters are made of. You don't mean we're actually born from this slime? Look, it's just mold and mushrooms. It's the sticky side of nature. When spark of life enters a colloidal gel, monsters just happen. Fascinating. Try to swim. Another morsel swims towards you. It opens its mouth to show a small set of teeth. It bites you. Aye! Swim away from the toothy morsel. What? This is intolerable. Stop that biting. You pause, unable to believe that another morsel is trying to eat you. After a moment, you snap out of it and start to move again. Resist it, kill it, untie other morsels to repel the attack. Well, I'm gonna untie some. You speak, your words are simple. But some of the morsels understand you. They converge on the biter. This aggression will not stand. Your tiny, slimy flotilla frightens the bad morsel away. It retreats to the far end of the spawning vat. Patrol the vat and look for more trouble. Splash, flutter, splish, squeak. Another morsel is too weak to swim properly. It's sinking toward the bottom of the vat. Ignore it and swim on. Too bad, but these things happen. Or, oh no, that's terrible. Too bad, these things happen. You watch the half-formed baby monster slip beneath the surface. It begins to break apart. Swim down to take a bite out of the weakling. Confront the harsh reality of death. Watch it die. Comfort the dying morsel. Confront the harsh reality of death. Watch it die. You gaze unblinkingly as the little morsel dies. The weakling's limbs stick to the slimy clumps on the bottom, then tear away from its body. Continue to observe. Little morsel's mouth forms a terrified and toothless "oh," then splits in 3 directions, forming the center of the fault lines that destroy the torso and head. Don't look away. You The last you see of the morsel is its eye, which, now without a lid, floats there, seeming to stare back at you. Then it dissolves into sludge, and the sludge dissolves into nothing. Well, I gotta go sometime. You've grown too big for the spawning vet. You must move on to the next stage of life and become a monsterling. Got any advice? Going to get in some trouble, which is great. Exercise your bravery, cleverness, ferocity, kindness, and honesty. What kind of monster will you be? Indeed, to the Brood Cave and adventure. Adventure. Choose your adventure. Deer, monster, mouth, climb, bucket, fox, fight, frown, die, sword. Let's do that one. Tiny cat scampers into the cave, followed by a worried Mupsy Moral. The cat leaps and climbs, coming to rest high on a ledge. Watch. The little cat sits on its high ledge, licking one paw and staring down at Mupsy Moral. Mupsy stares back at the cat. Mupsy Moral, who's that? Is Mupsy writing a story about the cat? She might be. She doesn't look hungry. Regardless, the little cat seems upset that it wasn't consulted in the matter. Climb for the kitty. Offer some lichens and mushroom to the kitty. I don't care about cat. Choose your adventure. What the hell is this? Nash shows you a rock. It's the best rock in the whole cave. It looks a bit like Sleeping Rabbit. You mean like a sleeping rabbit? Tell her she can find better. Nash is always slapping you. Slap the rock out of her claws. She's dangerous. Tell a white lie. You tell her it's great, but she doesn't believe you. Nash starts growling. You seek away, afraid of her claws. Nash summons in you, screaming and chased by Sickle, who is also screaming. Stick your head on another monster. What is all this then? Nash and Sickle are trying to make each other's ears bleed by screaming. Sickle's winning and Nash is running. Protect Nash, make Sickle stop. Ask him politely, of course, to stop screaming. Stop them by screaming them down. Stop them by screaming them down. You open your mouth and everything goes red. By the time you close it, every monster has clapped its paws over its ears. But some of them don't have paws. Monsters without paws jam their claws into their ears. They all have claws, but some don't have ears. Ones without ears use your skin as a membrane, absorbing sound from all directions. They do not look happy with you. What about Sickle and Nash? Sickle is crying in a corner. Nash is nowhere to be seen. Alright. What is this one? Elder Marinus floats in a pool of cave water, puffing her body like a bulbweed. She points at something deep under the water. You get that for me, little one, but you can't swim. Who's Elder Marinus? Sure, you're not afraid. Plunge straight down. Figure out another way to get the thing out of the water. Tell you can do it, but you don't feel like it. Who is it? She's one of the older monsters. She's got scary poisonous spines all over her, but she's really nice. Figure out another way. You jump in and pull yourself along the bottom of the pool with your claws. You easily reach the object, which is a funny yellow rock. Return to the surface. You roll it back to Marinus, who pats you on the head. Clever one, well done. Okay. You are halfway towards becoming an adolescent. Firm up your personality as much as you can. What's the fox thing? Roly-poly fox stumbles into the brood cave, leans against a rock and coughs. It looks vaguely at you and the other monsterlings, showing no fear. Talk to the fox. Wait to see what happens. While you stay an alley by, Nash pounces on the fox, tears off his head, and eats it. Both Blots and Gobclaws move in for a few bites, which Nash graciously shares with them. Leave them to it. They finish off the fox and throw its tail into the lichen pile. Well, that was pointless. Hamrag, an adult monster, sleeps in a big pile of monsterlings. Everyone is comfortable. Comfy. Blots giggling, sticks lichen in all four of Hamrag's nostrils. Hamrag's eyes shoot open and he starts to choke. Blots shushes you with a threatening scowl. You're not afraid of Blots. Help Hamrag. You jump on Hamrag's head and knocks him in the lichen loose. He squeals and gasps and remembers that he can breathe through his mouth. Crisis averted! Hamrag glowers down at his jaw, scowling as though you hadn't saved him. He roars and demands who knows who plugged up his nose. Blots did it. Hamrag thanks you, grabs Blots and sits on him. All Blots' breath whooshes out of him and he can't inhale again. Hamrag stays there for a good long while. Alright. Let's do the deer. You hear clattering, then flapping. A deer stumbles through the cave entrance with Blistery trapped in his antlers. How did she get stuck on a deer? Or how did the deer get stuck around her? Jump out of the way and hide in the corner. How did they get stuck? Deer and monsterlings are traditionally curious about each other. Blistery probably flew up and perched on him. Then things got crazy. Wrestle the deer to the ground, calm the deer, jokes on Blistery, rile the deer up. Oh, hell yeah. You slash the deer's flank with your claws. It rears, paws in the air, and runs out of the cave. With every leap, it scrapes Blistery against the ceiling, and then it's gone. Gone! Blistery returns later with torn wings and a large collection of small bruises. She glares at you for hours. I don't care. You follow a thudding noise and find Sickle and Lapper hitting animal skulls with sticks. Nash stands to one side, judging their performance. Join the contest as a musician. Join the contest as a judge. Well, let's join as a musician. Nash walks this way and that, watching as you take your position behind the skull of a bear. You think she's looking for weakness. Play with care and skill. Play with care and skill. You find a good rhythm and drum away. And Nash snorts derisively, but Sickle and Lapper seem impressed. Keep going, no matter what Nash thinks. You feel as though light is exploding inside your head. This is music, real music. Lapper and Sickle imitate you, falling to the same rhythm. That's it, yeah, now sing along with your own drumming. For a moment, you thought some of the monsters were watching, but they were in the side patches. But when you look up, they're gone. Nash stops grumbling. Look at Nash. Nash looks frightened. She walks away, obviously trying not to run. Sickle and Lapper stop drumming. Time to go! The whole way back to the brood cave, you keep thinking you hear footsteps and whispering noises, but you never see who's making the sound. Well, you're not sure who it was, but you bet they'll remember your musical skills in the future. Alright. Hey Ma, you woke up and finally you're no longer a little monsterling. You're growing up. Wow. Alright. Well, I'm going to stop here. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I forgot that this game is more just like a choose your own adventure kind of thing, but with like monsters and stuff. So be sure to go into the comments, leave me something down there, hit that like button, subscribe, and then come back and see us again sometime. Until I see you in the next video, I'm Pickle, and I'm out.